Why do you do such things? I hear from all the people about these wicked deeds of yours. No, my sons, the report I hear spreading among the Lord's people is not good.
Wait, who's that? That's Eli, the priest. We will talk about him later. Have you ever been curious about how Samuel was different from Eli's sons when they were all raised by Eli? Ever wondered why the two sides grew to be different? Is it Eli's fault or his children's fault? Why did they perish? What brings about the name Ischabod? All these questions and more will be answered in today's video. During the time of the judges, there lived a priest named Eli. He served as a judge and spiritual leader among the people. Eli had two sons, Hofni and Phinehas, who also served as priests in the house of the Lord. However, they were corrupt and wicked, showing no regard for the Lord or the duties of the priesthood. Their attitude was revealed to us in the book of 1 Samuel 2:15-16.
Eli's son shows no respect for things of God. When it comes to offering, their assistants will go to the servant in charge and say, "Give the priest some meat to roast. He won't accept boiled meat from you." If anyone said, "Let the fat be burned off first as usual, then take whatever you like for yourself," the assistant would reply, "No, hand it over now. If not, I'll take it by force."
That's how Eli's son lives their life. However, there was a boy who grew up in the temple under their father's career name, Samuel. Samuel is the exact opposite of Eli's son. Samuel is the son of Hannah. Hannah was a woman who had been married to Elkanah for many years, but she was not able to bear him any children. This caused her great sorrow, as having children was considered a blessing in those times. She longed for a child and would often pour out her heart in prayer at the temple of the Lord. She would beg God to grant her the gift of a child, promising to dedicate him to him in return. One day, during one of her visits to the temple, she prayed fervently, weeping and pleading with God to hear her prayer. God, in his infinite mercy, heard her supplication. He blessed her with a son, whom she named Samuel, which means heard by God. Hannah was overjoyed and grateful to God for this miracle. She kept her promise and dedicated Samuel to the Lord, giving him up to serve in the temple under the guidance of Eli the priest. Eli's sons add adultery to the list of their grievous sins. They engage in immoral behavior with the women who served at the entrance to the tabernacle. Eli, their father, failed to restrain them. He only rebuked them by saying,
Why do you do such things? I hear from all the people about these wicked deeds of yours. No, my sons, the report I hear spreading among the Lord's people is not good.
It wasn't stated in the scripture of Eli that he acted to restrain them. Words alone aren't enough. His actions would have made a difference. Contrary to Eli's son, Samuel keeps growing in stature and God's wisdom.
Wait a minute, before we continue, have you subscribed to this channel? If not, kindly do so now. Thank you.
The cup of their iniquities runs over. Before then, God sends a messenger to Eli in the book of 1 Samuel 2:29-36.
Why then do you kick my sacrifices and my offerings, the very ones I commanded for my dwelling place? Why do you respect your sons more than me, getting fat off the best parts of every offering from my people Israel? Because of all that, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, declares. I had promised that your household and your father's household would serve me forever. But now, this is what the Lord declares. I'll do no such thing. No, I honor those who honor me, and whoever despises me will be cursed. The days are coming soon when I will eliminate both your children and the children of your father's household. There won't be an old person left in your family tree. You'll see trouble in my dwelling place, though all will go well for Israel. But there will never be an old person in your family tree. One of your descendants whom I don't eliminate from serving at my altar will cry his eyes out and be full of grief. Any descendants in your household will die by the sword. And what happens to your two sons, Hofni and Phinehas, will be a sign for you. They will both die on the same day. Then I will establish for myself a trustworthy priest who will act following my thoughts and desires. I will build a trustworthy household for him, and he will serve before my anointed one forever. Anyone left from your household will come and beg him for a bit of silver or a loaf of bread, saying, 'Please appoint me to some priestly duty so I can have a scrap of bread to eat.'"
And it came to pass, during the battle with the Philistines, the two sons of Eli, Hofni and Phinehas, were killed, which was exactly what the Lord had predicted. Upon receiving the news, Eli, who was an old man and had lost his sight, was sitting on a chair, and when he heard of the tragic event, he fell backward from his seat and died. When Phinehas' wife, who was pregnant and about to give birth, heard the news, she doubled over and gave birth to a son because her labor pains overwhelmed her. She hereby named the boy
Ischabod, for the glory has left Israel.
This marked the fulfillment of the judgment of the Lord upon the house of Eli, as prophesied earlier. The incident was a significant moment in the history of Israel, as it marked the end of the priestly line of Eli and the beginning of a new era. Looking into the life history of Samuel compared to where Eli's sons, we can deduce that it was the good upbringing that Samuel had as a child from his parents is what differentiates him from Eli's sons. This is revealed in how he remains composed even in the absence of his parents. The good trait of Samuel was also seen in his obedience to stay at the temple at such an early age, not rejecting his mother when she left him under Eli's care. His endurance is commendable. He was devoted at the temple while his peers were running and playing around. Despite Eli's love for his son, he fails to discipline them, turning a blind eye to their transgressions, which leads to the fall of Eli's home. The tale of Samuel and Eli's sons serves as a timeless reminder of the power of choice and the consequences of our actions, the benefits of making good choices and being responsible for our actions.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please drop them in the comment box. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you, and God bless you.